How's it? This is Mundo. Today I'm gonna check out the difference between the Revv 100P for purple and the Revv 100R for red. Those are a 3-channel amp, 100 watts, but the last channel, channel 3 on both of those amps are different circuitry. So we're gonna check them out. I don't really know which one I want. I'm building a rig for an in-ear monitors gig that I'll be doing soon. I'll tell you all about it. I'm super excited. But for the in-ear monitor rig that I'm building, I want to do tube amps, digital effects. So we're not even going to be using these amps for speakers. I'll show you the difference between these two. Full disclosure, I bought both these amps. So Revv hasn't asked me to do this video, and this is just going to be my opinions. And also I'm going to kind of not hit this video from a metal angle. We know these can do metal. I need these to be able to do all kinds of genres, especially the cleans have to be good, the crunch has to be very good. So I wasn't going to film the unboxing, but yesterday for this 100P, Revv 100P generator, I'm still learning all the lingo, the generator 100P, I was really impressed with the boxing and what's inside, and if this is anything like that, then you're going to be pretty impressed, because I was too. So I thought I'd show you that. I'm going to invite my young shredder of a son to come help me. Mundo's his name. Okay. Swag, how cool is that? You fall in love with your brand, you got to go back to their website and order stuff. They just give it to you. Obviously the foot switch. Oh my gosh, check that out. This is the 100R. Baga's heavy. 100R, here you go. 3 channels, check it out. How's it? I'm in the studio. Both of the amps are here. I haven't even fired up the 100R yet. Yesterday the 100P came and I made friends with that, and I'll talk about that real quickly. So I got this new gig, like I said, tube amps, digital effects, in-ear monitors. I didn't even plug this into a speaker yesterday because I'm never going to use it that way. So it's kind of a bummer that I need to get the 100 watts because I'm not using that. But maybe not. Maybe I'm pushing the amps in a positive way for the in-ear monitor stuff. I know amps real well, but I'm not the most technical guy at the same time. So take that with a grain of salt. These are hot ticket items. I didn't know that. I'm just trying to find an amp that would work for this concept that was coming up. Concept meaning tube amps, digital effects, and it has to be stereo. This has stereo outs built into both of these amps and their generator series, and then also their proprietary Dyne IR system for speaker IRs. You can also use your favorite third-party IRs, is my understanding. I did talk to Travis at Revv Amplification, and after talking to him and telling him my idea, he said this amp would be perfect, and he suggested the R for what I need, and I couldn't find the R. It wasn't available. So I found the P. And then like an hour, maybe not even an hour after purchasing the P, Sweetwater let me know they had an R. So I bought them both, and I'm going to decide on which one to keep. Spoiler alert, I almost think maybe I should have went with the generator 120. Is that the 4-channel model? See, it's all a learning curve for me. Maybe I should have went with that because I really like this P, and if I turn this R on and really like that as well, then boy, it would be great to get the best of both worlds. This build, I'm thinking I needed more than one channel. So boy, first time in years I'm going with, in this case, a 3-channel amp. But I'll have a clean, a crunch, and then a lead channel, and I may add a distortal box like this AT to fine-tune the lead sound. We'll see. I'm going to specifically talk about the differences between these, which would be the P for purple and the R for red, the purple and red channels. But I'll show you quickly the clean, the crunch. They're both the same. Clean channel should be the same on both amps, and this crunch channel should be the same on both amps. But yeah, we're going to run through it real quick. I'm going to keep everything flat. I just think it's a good measure of any amp to turn everything right at 5 per se. Just a flat EQ, and if it sounds good from there, you're gold, right? So take that with a grain of salt, that as I integrate the effects in this, I will be messing with the EQ and getting this amp to sound great. But I can already tell you, right, everything's set at 5. I had a lot of fun. I can already tell you I could do the gig with the P. So let's see what the R adds, all right? So yesterday, I spent the day making friends with this 100P Revv. And like I said, the differences between these two are the purple channel, P, and the red channel, R. So I'm going to run really quick through the first two channels. Everything's at 5 or flat. And here's just the amp. This amp comes with a reverb, digital reverb, and I've got it a little below 12 o'clock. That's on the back of the amp. It just sounds really nice. So when I play gigs, I don't use a volume pedal. I use my volume knob, and I really work the amp and all that good, glorious, magical tonnage, fun stuff. For this kind of gig that I will be doing, I will use a volume pedal, and in general, my volume knob stays at 10, and so I can deliver a nice full signal, and I will program the effects in the amp so that every time I play, it will be the same consistent tone. So for today, this will be on 10, and like I said, we have everything in flat. It's real small right here, but it's got a wide setting, and at least so far, you get it with your finger. I'm sure you can do it with the foot pedal, maybe. But hit it, wide goes on. Now check it out. This adds a bigger dimension to it. I haven't really read the manual. I just really like it. Trying to play the same things for each amp. See if I can remember. So it's a great clean. I'm not feeling if it's a Fender or if it's an AC. It's just a great clean. So it's a Revv clean. Kind of cool for this gig I have coming up, because it's a modern musical setting, and a vintage tone might not really fit what we're trying to do there. So I kind of dig that. I can't call this a Fender. I'm not feeling the Fender vibage, but it's really nice, and I know it's going to take the effects really well. All right, so moving on. I guess that is a blue channel clean. Moving on, we're going to go to the crunch. And I just set it up very quickly. I like that. Got different drive settings. By the way, I have the gate on, which is set maybe slightly above 12 o'clock. You got a little hum. Very livable hum. But when you're doing in-ear monitor gigs, it's got to be quiet, and this is going to make them happy. So I have to find a way, because I have to play literally 4 bars of one note, just sustaining out, and so I'll have to find a way to get by that. Maybe the volume pedal will help. Once again, it feels like a Revv thing. It doesn't feel like a Marshall, a Brit sound. It's kind of like I told my son yesterday, it feels like an American Marshall. I don't have much experience with the Sur Hedgehog amp, but I love that amp, and this kind of reminds me of it. But they don't. Really not that sound, but it's a wicked sound. What I like about it is there's a lot of clarity. By the way, both of these channels share a bright switch. That's cool. I just like it darker. So there you go. This there's another drive. Different stages of gain, I guess. But I kind of like this. Let's put some reverb on that. See if I play real fast, if it catches everything. That's real fast for me, okay? So cool. That's super useful. So I love both these channels. Let's go on to the purple channel. P for purple here. Look at that. Different aggression modes here as well. There's a bright switch, cut, and a fat. Bright switch, turning it off. Here's the cut. Without. I like that. I don't know if it's translating through the video, but that is nice. Let's add this fat. That's really good. I don't know how useful it is because a lot of bottom information, and I gotta let the bass player be the bass player in these kind of shows. So I may not use that. My first inclination's not. I specifically am looking at these amps for this third channel to be my lead channel of sorts. And I think on the 4-channel amp, this is like a high gain rhythm channel as well, and I can already see that that'd be great. So I want to show you what I like. By the way, this is what I dialed I really like. If I add this blue aggression gain state, for me, it tightens everything up. I do think this P for purple is kind of based off of the 5150 circuitry amps and amps like that. Don't hold me to that. I could be completely wrong, but that I am familiar with that amp, and that's kind of what this feels like. I've got a lot of percussiveness with that. By the way, on this second channel, the green channel, that did give me that Marshall kind of percussive sound that I really like. So that's great. It just has its own thing. It's a Revv sound. That's kind of nice that they're adding to our referential vocabulary of amp sounds. So, like I said, I can already gig with this. This is great. Now, here's my favorite setting. If I hit the cut and keep with this blue aggression mode, what did I put? Really nice. And cut, I guess you cut in your mids so it scoops. Those pinch harmonics really jump out. Don't forget I have the gate on, but boy, at 5, I really like that. If I take this cut off, there's one more step of aggression. Little, I like it's a little more open. For me, for my money, for my ears, that's really nice. So I'm going to use the same settings on the 100R. Dig it?